Okay. So when we look at empirical formula is a nice question because you will immediately know when to do this question because the question will read clearly. Um, Calculate empirical formula or determine the empirical formula. So you don't have to guess when we're going to use this guy. Okay, it's pretty obvious. The question will always say determine or calculate empirical formula. So what is empirical formula again? It's the simplest ratio or relationship that elements can bind in to form a compound. So your question will read very clearly. A compound consists of 3.0% sodium, 11.3% carbon. Sorry, let me just put off my sound. 11.3% carbon and 45.3% oxygen. Determine the empirical formula. So, step number one for us, and remember, they are very clear. This is a recipe, ne? So, very clearly, we need to step number one is that I need to go and say 400-gram monster. Why do I say 400-gram monster? Because if I have a 100-gram monster, I can say that 1 gram is equal to 1%. Agree? And why is this cool? Because they give me percentages over here. Are you with me? So once I've said for a 100-gram monster, then all my percentages I can go and rewrite as gram. Okay, so now I have 43.4 grams of sodium, 11.3 gram of carbon, and 45.3 gram. Sorry, I forgot my gram over here. 45.3 gram of oxygen. Now I go and say N is equal to M over M for all three of them. Okay, if there are 10 compounds, you're going to do N is equal to M over M for 10 compounds. Are you with me? Okay. Then I go and say, remember, N is calculating my mole. Small m is the mass that the question gives me, which is going to be these masses divided by big M, which is molar mass. Molar mass I get from my periodic table. Are you with me? Okay. Then I do N is equal to M over M for all of those. Then I get my mole. Nee? So this is the amount of mole sodium that I got, mole carbon, and mole oxygen. Then I go and write my mole ratio, which is sodium to carbon to oxygen. Then I take these amounts of moles and I go and write them in the mole relationship.